Hello everyone, I am Scuttlest, and welcome back to this playthrough of Warriors Orochi 4. This episode, we'll be looking at Showdown with Zeus. Time to take down the Olympians, or at least subtract them from being a relevant antagonist. Whatever the case, let's get started.
人間たちの強い覚悟がゼウスへの道を開いた。連合軍は妨害も跳ねのけ、敵地深くに進軍。ついにゼウスの夜地へとたどり着く。復活した破壊神や暗躍するロキ、そして姿を現さない神オーディン。未だに解決していない謎はあまたある。だが連合軍はゼウスに向かって突き進む。彼の口からこの異界を作った真意を聞くために。
ついに宗妃から得た情報が役立つ時が来たな。ゼウスを守る結界は4つの闘技場の主を倒せば破れるらしい。
鍵となるのは私たちの腕輪か。
つまり私たちがやられたらおしまいってことですよね。頑張らないと。
では、いざ進みましょう。ゼウスの真意を確かめるために。
Okay, so, we have 3 allied commanders of this battle. I'm never a super big fan of battles that have multiple allied commanders, but let's just get going. I remember the final battle of the true story in Warriors All-Stars, where you have 3 allied commanders and all 3 of them are suicidal morons. Anyway, we have Zhang He here, who has returned to form with his claws. But the less time we spend thinking about what he had in Dynasty Warriors 9, the better. Then Zhang Jiao here, and I'm always amused by the fact that he's basically the tutorial boss. Is this guy coming down? He's basically the tutorial boss in Dynasty Warriors, and yet he might be one of the better characters in terms of moveset quality. I'm not sure if I liked how bulky that generic was. I may need to double check the attack power of my 3 characters. So this is the concept of the barriers. I just defeat the enemy in here, and a barrier opens up. It reminds me a little too much of the... Why did I just teleport to the ground? It reminds me a little too much of the rather underwhelming Koshi Castle battle in Orochi 3. Well, the final battle in the original story of Orochi... And he teleported to the ground again. What is this? Final Orochi battle was break 2 barrier orbs, and then it was just follow the blue brick road to Orochi. Okay, that should take care of that. Let me see if I can go get a Tear of the Gods. First, build up our hit count a little. And there we go.
の調子で参りましょう。次は確か美の腕はでしたか。
それは私ですよね。
The goddess of beauty and love is their description of Aphrodite. I believe she also encompasses sex, as in the concept, as in sexual intercourse. Anyway, we are supposed to be approaching the next area from below, not from the side, so we have to backtrack a little.
ならば私が行けば100発いざ。
あなたのかっこいいとこ見ちゃった。私も真似してみようかな。
雪村殿のどんな逆境にもくじけぬ心、私も
私も趙雲殿の槍術から学ばせてもらっています。
Anyway, one of the major points of this battle in regards to the narrative is asking Zeus why he created this world, so even if we don't actually take the Olympians out in this battle, we can expect at least a good plot going.
アフロディーテの力を借りているものです。この闘技場に挑ませてください。
If this arena was opened by beauty, then I guess it's appropriate to continue playing as Zhang He. Well, for a battle that the game had been building up for a while, this isn't the most interesting thing, is it? My comparisons to, Orochi 3 Koshi Castle may have been kind of spot on. I have to go back to play babysitter right after Zagreus is dead. Besides, it looks like, I think that's Zhao Yu, and he's going to take his sweet time getting to that, next barrier arena. Oh, but, he's been ambushed. Get back there anyway. What is Xiao Xiao whining about? She's crying about generic peons, oh my gosh. That should be enough. That crowd is thinned out enough, and if she still gets knocked out, then she gets knocked out. She's not an allied commander. I shouldn't be as invested in this as I already am. Wait, what monster enemies are we looking at? Griffins and Cyclopses. Let's use our Unity magic. I think I forgot to change my 4 support characters. They're regenerating their health. I need to get out of this spot. Getting caught between regenerating monsters might be the worst spot in the game. I assume Hesperus is their controller? Yeah. Now they should stop recovering the way they were. Or they'll just leave. That works for me. Zeus is entertaining the idea of recruiting some of us, which reminds me, I believe Cao Pi and Genji are the only mortals that are still with the Olympians. No, Athena's the one in this one. Maybe I should have saved that magic attack for when the Chaos Origin was also in range. I should mention Ares. At the end of the last story battle, Ares was entertaining the idea of striking off on his own. Oh, this might be the moment Cao Pi defects. Yep, just as I thought. Which means this is the battle we are probably going to be recruiting those two. I can't actually get to the area Cao Pi is at, so I can only assume he won't have any problems getting to Ares' little bracelet, Ares' little barrier arena. Oh! I don't think that was his Muso, but he couldn't get knocked out of it. I don't think he's a power character, but... Of course, now he's trying to Muso. I'm out. That was a waste of a magic attack. Let's save our Unity magic for Zeus. He's being quite resilient, but yeah, I'm not letting him get much of a word in either. That... Yeah, it's that attack again. I'm not... As I said, I'm not sure if he's a power character or not, but he certainly has no interest in flinching out of that particular attack. Don't you dare steal my EXP, Taopi. And of course, he's going to blame the bracelets rather than admit he's a wimp. Let's take care of these last two officers before we go have our chat with Zeus. Alright, and away we go. I assume the fight with him is going to largely play out the way it did the last time we fought him, which was honestly very similar to fighting a deified character. Okay, let's start things out with our rage, which we've basically been holding back this entire battle. Move on to our Unity magic, then spam a few Musos. Or unique magic. We could do that as well. And since I will only be doing this with Jung Ho, I'll be leaving the Muso meters of my other two characters relatively intact. Actually, I think we're already done. Athena and Ares, I didn't notice Athena and Ares had returned as enemy reinforcements, but they were a non-issue. Well, that happened. I wonder if Zeus has been firmly removed from the story now. That was kind of sudden, but Ares was already hinted to have some pretty major discontent with his father. Oh, Chapter 5. That was the end of Chapter 4. I guess it makes sense. Our final battle with Zeus was the finale of chapter 4. So anyway, Zeus is gone temporarily or permanently. Ares was just right on board with what Odin was saying. Was he in cahoots with them earlier? But anyway, that will about wrap things up for this episode. Next time, we will be getting into the start of Chapter 5 with Odin, King of Asgard. So until then, I hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time.